Yo, what's up, guys? You got PokeaimMD here, and today we're going to be hitting up the OU ladder with this team that CS Alden passed me. He's a Twitch sub of mine, and obviously, a viewer. I would hope you're a viewer, not just a subscriber on Twitch that just randomly came by. But he's a friend of mine, and yeah, it was a Mega Sceptile team. I changed like the Talonflame set on this, and I'll probably change a few other things, just based on what I've seen. But I really just wanted to get alive in with this team because it passed to me a while back, and I really liked how it looked. I love Infernape. I love Infernape in DVP. That thing was broken in DVP, man. I think it was nasty, straight up nasty in DVP. But let me lower this a little bit. That should be around 2, right? That should be good. Lower this a little bit right there. Yeah, that should be good. Anyway, we have Trick Room with Keldeo. That's cool. God, we're weak to this. Sort of, kind of. Not really. He's very weak to Talonflame. It's Mega Camera up, definitely. I gotta be careful. I'm probably gonna have to sack versus it, to be honest. I just want Rocks up immediately. He's probably leading off a Bronze or something like that. As he leads off a Keldeo, he immediately noticed that my switching is non-existent. So, I have to be very careful with this. I can't go Rotom because I can't allow Rotom to get weakened because then it dies to Fire Blast. So I just have to go Sceptile. I have to go immediately into Sceptile. As he goes right for Secret Sword. Doesn't knock me out, so I'm assuming that is Choice Scarf. And if it's not Choice Scarf, it's actually Specs, and it just did that much. I'm going to double onto Skarmory anyway, because right here his switching would be probably Bronze on if he isn't Scarf. So we're going to go out to Skarmory, assuming he is Scarf, or he's going to switch it to Bronze on. I don't know the calc at the top of my head, but I get him my Stealth Rock right here, as he is able to go right back out into Keldeo. Smart play on my opponent's part, very smart play. And at this point, it's like, because the thing is, if I get rid of his Bronzong, maybe Diggersby can do something. Yeah, I'm just going to go run him. I'm allowed to take it. I'm assuming it's Specs, but, oh, that did nothing. God, that actually did nothing. Yeah, so what we can do here is just Will-O-Wisp him as he goes for another Secret Sword. That's fine. Maybe he's Eobot. I'm not even sure if he's Eobot or not, but either way, like, Talonflame is really good to go. I just got to weaken his Tyranitar. So we're going to Pain Split right here. Just get back all this HP. Yum! I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to weaken me for Camerupt, and it makes perfect sense. So I'll go out to Talonflame right here as he goes out to Gourgeist. And basically, I didn't want to take another Secret Sword, and Talonflame could take that. Also, I threatened everything right here with the Will-O-Wisp, but I'm going right for it. I don't care if this thing potentially Trick Rooms up. I'd rather burn this. Also, if it goes to Tyranitar or Camerupt, surprisingly, he actually goes hard into Camerupt. Obviously, I was weak to that, so tough turn. See, because I don't want to go directly into Sceptile, but at the same time, Sceptile doesn't do anything for me, and I do. Basically, Keldeo's in range of all my priority anyway, so I think it's okay if I go Sceptile, as he goes for Toxic. So now I get off a hit on top of that. See, I could HP Fire here, or just Leaf Storm. Yeah, I think I'm going to Leaf Storm, because I'd rather let him get up Rocks, and then I die to Poison in the following turn. So he can't get up Rocks and Trick Room up. So I'll Leaf Storm right here. Leaf Storm also would have hit Sylveon for more. I even get a crit on Bronzong, so that's great. That keeps it low as hell. And what I'm actually going to do is go directly into Infernape, because if he does set up Stealth Rock over Trick Rooming first, I can then sack my Sceptile later. So, able to bring in Infernape, and I'm looking for his switch-ins. Are you heat-proof, my friend? He is not heat-proof. That's just, I think, Infernape being weak. It's actually just Infernape being weak. So what we can do here... this is where the Camo comes in. I don't think Vacuum Wave knocks it out. I'm actually not sure. I don't want to reveal Vacuum Wave either. So I'm going to double out as he goes out to Tyranitar. Imagine a Vacuum Wave right there. That T-Tar would have taken like 10 million. But we're going to sack our Sceptile to the Stealth Rock as Tyranitar comes out, and honestly, you go right to our Skarmory, hit this thing with an Iron Head, potentially weaken it. I don't have Whirlwind, unfortunately, for me, but we'll hit him with Iron Head. One, we're faster in the Trick Room. He's probably banded, but that does not matter when you flinch. Yum. He's 100% in range of Vacuum Wave, by the way. At least now he is, so I'm expecting him to go Camo, as he does. Nice. So he's going to be taking a little bit of chip damage, and that's all I need for Brave Bird. Actually, he's so weak to Talonflame now, it's actually ridiculous. So I'm expecting Fire Blast to come out here. Obviously, why am I sounding like Envy? Fire Blast is coming out here, okay? Man, Diggersby smacks him if it wasn't for Gourgeist. I'm actually going to sack my Diggersby, because that gives Gorgeist an opportunity to set up the Trick Room, and I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. And what I can do now is go out into my Rotom. I think Volt Switch on out of there. I can't allow him to set up. He's definitely not staying in. There's no way you stay in right here. He's switching out into more than likely Bronzong. Yeah, and the reason I made this play is, again, because I can't allow him to set up the Trick Room again. So I'll be able to Volt Switch out of there right into my Infernape. Infernape, it's leftovers Infernape. I guess that's better to take on Weavile and things like that, but I don't know. Sylveon comes out. I do have Spadef Skarmory, and I'm going right out to that, because I take this on, and I'll be able to get rid of the rocks for Talonflame. He does crit me. It is what it is. What can I do about that? I'll be able to defog, though. That's the important part. As Cramorant comes out, so not only will I be able to defog, I'll also be able to get up the rocks again, crippling the Keldeo, crippling the Sylveon, and then making it so I can win with my Talonflame. He Rock Slides right there. There's no way I'm ever risking Talonflame. The Pokemon that wins this game, hell no. I'll only risk it versus his Sylveon, if anything. So we'll just Iron Head. Nice chip. I did 10%. That's chip. That's definitely chip. If I've ever seen chip, that's chip. That's actually chip. See, Focus Blast does knock him out at the percentage he's at, but I don't know if I can risk going for it. How much is Tyranitar at? 50%? Nah. Let's just go Rotom, because if he goes Gourgeist, I get to set up. Or I get to... pretty much just click Brave Bird. So he stays in there expecting me to overpredict. I definitely was not going to do that, as Rotom comes out and we can just Volt Switch on out of there. Excuse me, as Sylveon comes out, we can just Volt Switch on out of there into... honestly, I think Infernape wins easier than Talonflame, so I'm going to go Talonflame now and just click Brave Bird. As he baton passes out into Tyranitar. Smart play, smart play. I'm actually not sure if he's going to Pursuit just yet. And I really don't think Rotom does anything. So I'm going to sack my Rotom 2, and I'm expecting to be Stone Edge, as he goes right for that more than likely Banded Stone Edge. And what I can do is go right out into Infernape, click Vacuum Wave, and knock him out. If he goes Sylveon, then... If he goes Gourgeist, I mean, did he not see the leftovers? I'm clicking Fire Blast after. Yeah, he can't win at this point. There's no way he wins. Infernape just wins. As long as it doesn't miss. Nice. So Infernape actually manages to land. I'm assuming maybe Sylveon is coming out. Keldeo ends up coming out. I'm going to calc this. 305 special attack. Keldeo. I'm hoping this kills. Infernape isn't weak, but it's not... The set's leftovers, not life over. Obviously, that helped me in this, especially with Sand running around, but... God, Vacuum Whip is absolutely nothing. Why is it 120 special attack? Hold up. I mean, it's not going to kill. It's definitely not going to kill. How much is Sylveon at? 57. How much is Tyranitar at, too? Tyranitar's at way too much as well to die. 26%. Assuming he's max HP. I'm adamant, but I'm not Sharp Beak though. We gotta see how we win this, because he's definitely choice banned, so takes nothing from that. Okay, so what I'm thinking about doing is it just depends on how much my Infernape's Fire Blast does to it depends on how much my Infernape's Fire Blast does to his Sylveon, but there's no way it kills. It doesn't kill. Alright, we go for this. Let him knock me out with Scald. And I think we have to go off the dodge, or I have to burn. I think we go for a burn and go off the dodge, yeah. Because that thing is way too weak, good lord. I mean, I could also go off him not being massive. Why would he bring in T-Tar and Infernape later, or earlier? Well, if I go off the dodge, I'm SDing up, right? Either that or a crit is the play. I have to go for the SD. Yeah, he's able to knock me out. That's going to be a game. So, I think that, I didn't understand his Infernape play earlier. Like, why would you bring in Tyranitar, your one answer to Talonflame, on the team, like, in on me? It's smart of him that he baton passed, though, with Sylveon. Very, very smart play on my opponent's part. Because if had he not done that, I just smacked him. I don't know how I feel about leftovers on this thing. Maybe Belt. Even then, I don't think I like that too much either. I'm so weak to this Pokemon. Diggersby smacks him, especially because it's adamant. I think we got to lead off Infernape though, because if he leads off with Heracross or Tangrowth, I'm forced to switch. Leads off with the Tangrowth, and we will just Fire Blast right here. If you're Assault Vest, so be it. Earthquake doesn't knock me out anyway. Oh, have fun. Thank you. Yeah, so, by the way, guys, the original Drop of Draco hoodies and shirts are available. If you guys did not know that, they are available because of you guys pretty much asking for them. But, yeah, they're definitely available. He can throw off a Scald here. I'm just going to Fire Blast again just in case he doubles, predicting my Rotom to want to come out as he does. And we are able to nab the Heracross upon switching. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I could just go for a safe HP Ice. I don't even care. We're able to nab Heracross upon switching, so that's absolutely amazing. I'm not going to let him double again. I'm going to keep clicking Fire Blast. I can't let him double. I don't care. Because either way, his Skull's not knocking me out, and I'm weakening Tentacruel as well. So, gets up T-Spike. I don't think that matters too much. What I can now do is go out to Rotom. There's no way he goes out to Heracross now, especially because I've been so adamant about this. As he throws off a Skull, nice. And I could just Volt Switch around safely. I think Talonflame also wins this game if I can get rid of Skarmory and burn Hippo. Tangrowth, nice. So Tangrowth comes out. It might be Sleep Powder Talonflame, honestly, but either way, I'm going to attempt to burn it. Or Tangrowth, excuse me. It might be Sleep Powder. But either way, I'm going to attempt to burn this thing. Because if he does switch out to Hippo, awesome. Awesome. So I'm able to burn the Hippo immediately. And so early on in the game, that's so huge for Talonflame just winning late game. I think from now on, I'm just going to make the smarter play. Like, I could have just Fire Blast that Tyranitar coming in. I don't know why he made that play before. But he sets up Stealth Rock and Toxic Spike. I'll get rid of these immediately. He can't even go out to Heracross if he wanted to, just because it would die to Sand. So, able to get rid of all his hazards right there. And it's Unaware Clefable. Ooh, interesting. That's fine, though. It means it's Heal Bell, unfortunately, but definitely means Heal Bell. However, he's going to Wish Pass, and I can go out into Diggersby. I'm expecting him to Heal Bell right here. As he does. Makes sense. And what I can do is I can SD up as he protects, and that was definitely not the play, because now he doesn't know if I have Fire Punch or not. I mean, I definitely don't, but he doesn't know. One, this is going to do a lot. This is adamant. You don't stall me out. You might stall me out. I mean, since he's going to protect here, I might as well SD up again, right? And this is allowing, like, Skarmory not to come out on me. Like, eventually I'm going to crit or do too much to him. You're not 1v1ing me with this. He's not gaining back enough HP to do that. Actually, is he? 95. Let me pay attention this turn. Yeah, you're definitely not. I'll just SD up again, and that gives me +6. And that means I knock out Skarmory now. So after I keep Clefable low, he's not recovering enough. After I keep Clefable low as hell. And yeah, again, that's what happens when you're on the defensive. You're prone to being crit. And there was nothing I could do about that. All I was trying to do was keep him low. I was supposed to Moon next. Yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you're on the defensive. Like, there's absolutely nothing I can do about that. So Tentacruel comes out. We just quick attack this. That dies. And I think Diggersby just wins. I mean, it's +6. Good game, dude. Good game, dude. This definitely dies. Dude, it's straight up good game. Like, there's no way he can win. Heracross dies. He doesn't have enough Rocky Helmet hits. I'm obviously not weak to sand. But yeah, that's why being on the defense. That's actually why my approach to the UCL this week was different than, you know, typically bulky Pokemon taking the hits. Because that stuff happens, especially when you have to be on the defensive. That's why I got all the way up to +6, by the way. Because every turn he had to protect, I lost nothing from that. Even though he had unaware, I lost absolutely nothing from going for protect. Whoops. Anyway, very scary team. How do we win this? Sceptile is very threatening to my opponents. So is Rotom. Good lord, I'm leading off with it. Rotom beats him down. Diggersby as well, if I can. It's probably Scarf Lando, especially because Tyranitar's on this team. It could be Scarf T-Tar, I guess. No, I think it's Scarf Lando. Plus Pursuit Rockstar. Honestly, I think it's also Zard Y, which is why I have Talonflame. So that's good. Talonflame can smack him as well with a little bit of prior damage. So we're going to lead off with Rotom and hopefully just Volt Switch around versus everything my opponent wants to do. That first game is still getting to me. I'm trying not to remember it too much. Obviously, I got lucky in the second game, but that's what happens when you... Pokemon's about odds, man. Nothing you could do about that. So I'm going to switch out to Talonflame. If he is Zard X, I think I'll lose. But thankfully, he is the Zard Y. So we're going to be able to tank this hit. And again, just Will-O-Wisp, whatever's going to come out. I'm assuming he's going to Fire Blast here. Or Ancient Power. Okay, wait. No. And he gets all the boosts. Get the hell out of here. Okay. Yo, what can I do about that? It's a Zard Y with a boost. Who actually runs Ancient Power on that thing, though? You need Fire Blast. You need Solar Beam. And Focus Blast means you just get Pursuit Trap by T-Tar if you don't have it. Or Heat Rim Walls you. No. I mean, that's fine that he had Ancient Power. That's fine that he killed me. But not getting all the boosts. What can I do after that? It's just a boosted Zard Y. I don't even have Whirlwind on my Skarmory. I felt like Jambad in this live. Just getting beat down. This guy's CBV's team. That's funny. I just love Stealth Rock versus him, and I'm leading off with it. Especially because it's Scarf Lando. Like, I know it's Scarf Lando, so we'll be able to get up our Stealth Rock right here. And, again, Sceptile just kills everything whenever it comes out. So, switch out to Garchomp. I'm going to Iron Head here just to break a potential Focus Sash. And, I want to go hard into Sceptile, man. Is that a bad play? It is a bad play, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because if he outrages, then I kill him with HP Ice from that. That's fine. I'm making it. Doing the play. Because this is SD. Okay, so it's CTC's, it's CBB's team, right? So it's SD. It's SD Garchomp. Sceptile destroys him, though, but I don't want to sack anything. I don't want to sack any Pokemon. Whatever. Sacking Diggersby is the best play. Diggersby doesn't do any... I mean, Diggersby's nice this game, but doesn't do much. I expect him to SD up right here. Like, 100%. If CVV was here, he would tell me to go out into Sceptile 100% on his SD. But I'll go Diggersby, just in case he decides to just prematurely outrage, because I could Whirlwind him out. I do expect him to SD up, though. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So, unfortunately, I didn't make the play because I just didn't want to. But we are able to weaken this Garchomp. Nice, 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 as he is going to go right for Outrage, and that's going to pick us off. However, we now get the Mega with our Sceptile. And we can Dragon Pulse. That's why I wanted to go hard to Sceptile there, but I guess because Whirlwind was an option, he could have just Outraged immediately. But we're able to revenge kill him with the Dragon Pulse while also getting our Mega off, which means that we can smack Latios. He's definitely going Landorus here. That's like his play. That should be his play. No other play makes sense on my opponent's part because I do have the HP Fire. What? What? Why? Okay. We'll check if you're bluffing to me, but this is usually Specs Keldeo. As he goes right for the Secret Sword, that is Specs Keldeo. Based on that damage, so... Well, Paceway, just in case he gets... No, he gets just the high roll and then crit. That's completely fine, though. We can now go into our Sceptile. And I'm going to go for HP Fire right here. I hope I don't regret it, but I'm going to go for HP Fire because this can still beat Skarmory, and I expect him to go out to Scizor or Bisharp, as he does go Scizor. Nice, so if you want to play aggressive, I'll play aggressive too. So we get rid of the Scizor right there, and Landorus is going to come out as it should. Oh, you have nothing for Talonflame with another Stealth Rock switch in, so right out to Skarmory go. As he's just going to U-turn. Right into Keldeo. Yep. As he should. And let's just Roost just to see what he does. Because if he Secret Swords again, I mean, Secret Sword's going to hurt, but like, I need to keep Infernape alive because I can Vacuum Wave the Bisharp, which is something I'm scared about. Why would he go hard on Keldeo, man? Definitely good bluff, but I mean, it doesn't 2-hit KO Rotom unless you get a high roll plus a crit anyway. That's literally what CVV would say. And of course he gets the high roll. Oh, something like that. Actually, CVV's voice is a lot different in like real life. I don't know, his mic makes it sound so much different. But just getting off these hits on Keldeo, weakening it. I'm assuming Focus Less is a lot from Infernape anyway. Let me see. Maybe I should have played off before the guy not being max HP. Why am I Light Ball? Whatever. How much does Focus Blast do? It does nothing to Keldeo. God. Calm down. Hope he randomly doubles in the Bisharp. That'd be a nice play. I mean, the thing with Keldeo is you click Scald. Why not? Like, you click Scald. You can win. And also with Leaf Storm from Sceptile means that nothing appreciates a hit. I'm not sure if he's calcing Secret Sword or... Yeah, you click Scald. Good. Unfortunately, burns me immediately. So now the thing is, Landorus can sweep me with Earthquake. So I still have to keep this thing alive. Even though he burnt me. And I gotta go Sceptile here. I do 4 times resist. Don't burn me. That would be very, very nice for me. Please don't burn me. He crits me, and he burns me. Lovely. Lovely. And now Keldeo is a threat. So we're going to Dragon Pulse here, trying to catch Lottie upon switching as he goes Bisharp. That crit and burn sucked. Well, we're not going to let him Sucker Punch. I guess he could knock off here if he wants to, but I'm going Infernape regardless of what my opponent wants to do. As he goes right for knock. Yeah, so... no reason not to hit him with a wave, though. Because I can knock him out. And I think I can still win. I can definitely still win. I just need a little damage off on the Latios. I just need a Life Orb hit off on Latios. It's going to be tough, though. Well, you do absolutely nothing, so I'm just going to Vacuum Wave just to get off the most damage possible. Yeah, that's clean. Okay, probably have to go off some Stone Edge dodges, but I don't want to play off that, though. Why'd you have to burn and crit my Sceptile? Like, even if you didn't burn, like, even if you didn't crit me, at least I have a few more switch-ins. I got a Roost, though. I mean, see if I could take his hit. Because I'm going off his miss. I mean, Brave Bird does knock him out, but like Brave Bird still knocks out the Keldeo. So if he actually goes Keldeo here, I'm able to knock him out. But he does go Landorus, which is a smart play. Do I dodge a Stone Edge? I think I have to dodge one Stone Edge, then go Skarmory. Because if I go Skarmory and I defog, I still have potential to lose to Landorus. I gotta dodge a Stone Edge and then go Skarmory. I believe. Basically, he has to miss here. I guess he could explode if he has that, but... Yeah. I'm going off this miss. As he goes for U-turn. Why? What? Wait, why? Why? I mean, this is going to hurt, so... Does this knock him out, though? 191 attack. Isn't this really close to knocking him out? What is he doing? That man's giving me opportunities to win the game. Yeah, I think I win. Nice. So 100% we sack Sceptile here, and then we click Defog and win. I had to go off his Stone Edge miss, but now... Yeah. I think we have to set up rocks again, though, obviously. So if he goes for Scald, because he can't go for Hydro Pump because Talonflame is obviously can live it. So Keldeo can... do I live a Scald? I don't know about Skarmory living Scald, but I gotta go for rocks anyway. Yeah, he knocks me out. And I think it depends on rolls versus his Landorus. So it depends on that roll versus Landorus. I hope we get like a good roll. I hope we knock him out. Because like that U-turn was not the play to go for. You had to edge there. You definitely had to edge. How much does Skarmory even take from this? Yeah, there's no way he's like absolute min kill me at that range. But he definitely had to edge there. What is he doing? Why is he throwing? I'm pretty sure Keldeo at 76% doesn't take a Brave Bird at -1, and that's mainly because isn't this -1 Brave Bird the same range that that non-attacking Keldeo, like that non-attacking Talonflame has? Yeah, Brave Bird does 73 min. That was not the play to go for. I better get this roll. It does 73 min. Yeah, good game. That was definitely not the play to go for. I don't agree with that play at all. Like he had better odds to take it with Lando. And there is T. Well, obviously I'm 252 attack. Well, maybe he didn't. What the hell? Alright, then I won that game no matter what. Unless I get like the super low roll in Keldeo. But I got crit, so we don't have to worry about that. I don't agree with that play though. And I really wish he didn't. Good bluff on Keldeo. Definitely good bluff earlier on. I should have just gone with my gun and be like, what, you're lying. And just leaf storm the hell out of that Keldeo. But then I wouldn't have been able to kill Scizor early on in the game. I don't know. This guy's pretty weak to the Sceptile. He's actually very weak to Sceptile. Good lord. He's ridiculously weak to Sceptile. He's also very weak to Rotom, and I'm going to lead off with that, just knowing that. Rotom beats the majority of his team, but I think Sceptile, whenever it comes out, just beats everything as well. So, I'm going to Volt Switch, mainly because I want rocks up in this game, but I don't have a good switch in too. So I could have... What would have happened if I stayed in was, if I Will-O-Wisp him, and then he scalded me, he had two he would have burnt me right there, like 100%. Nah, but we're just going to get up rocks. And then, I kind of wish we had Grass Knot on Infernape. But he Thunder Waves me. Good play on my opponent's part. But now he can't burn me, which means he doesn't necessarily beat me 1v1. So maybe I should have Will-O-Wisped him right there. But Heatran is going to come out. Hopefully we can get up some rocks. Nice. Also, because it's on Balloon, I don't think it's very... I don't think it's, like, especially defensive. Which means that Sceptile should be able to knock it out 100% with my Volt Switch into... with Dragon Pulse into Earthquake. Which is what I'm trying to say is I don't think he has max HP. So we'll Volt Switch right here as he goes Latios. And I guess he could be Scarf Latios. And I'm going to risk this. I'm going to risk this because, you know what? You're not Scarf Latios. I mean, he might be Scarf Latios. But I'm going to risk it. Oh, God, he's Scarf Latios. That man stayed in. Oh, no. Good. Alright, so it's dead. Basically, Sceptile won his entire game. And I'm not going to go off the 2% chance that he's Scarf Latios. I feel like he's going to pursue here too, but maybe because Sceptile's so much of a threat that he can't risk that. So he goes Weavile, goes for knockoff. Good play on my opponent's part, actually. Not even Ice Sharding. Wow, very solid play on his part. As I'll go for Iron Head here, and he misses, but I do get paralyzed. Let's see. Yeah, I had a feeling that knocked me out. I thought I'd be closer to a roll, though. But what I can do now, though, is go out into my Infernape. God, I don't have an attack. I think just double out into Sceptile, to be honest. Expecting Slowbro to want to come out. Basically, we keep that thing low with rocks. We keep Weavile low with rocks. Because he has Thunder Wave. Slack Off should be his other move. Same thing. There's no way he stays in here. He doesn't have Ice Beam. So what I can do is hit this thing with the Dragon Pulse, and that should 100% put it in range of the Earthquake. He should 100% die to Earthquake right here. I'm at 256 attack. There's no way you live this. So Heron does die to the Earthquake. Nice, nice, nice. Also, because he's Life Orb, I don't think he has the... Yeah, there's no way I risk this not killing. I go hard into Rotom, and I just burned something right now with Will-O-Wisp. Because if he U-turns and it didn't kill, like, I was in a bad position. Also, at the same time, I have Diggersby in the back. So what I'm actually going to do is... Because if he Will-O-Wisp again, that's such a bad... I'm going for this. Yeah, if he SDs again, that'll be a bad play, because if he Will-O-Wisp, I like... Basically, if he SD'd again, and I went Diggersby, I could lose. So I would much rather him not make that play, and me just be able to Volt Switch out here into my Infernape. Actually, into Diggersby is even better than Infernape, because at that point, Earthquake knocks him out. It does, unfortunately, give Gengar switching, but I do have Talonflame in the back to deal with it. And also, he does go down to Earthquake. So I'll go for it right here. I'll let him BP me. Yeah, that's completely fine. As Volt Switch should be able to knock him out from our Rotom right now. I'm trying to keep him momentum, but also not go Infernape and let that thing get weak. And BP is going to do absolutely nothing. And what we can do, how much is Weavile at? 56. So we go right out to Sceptile, because Sceptile obviously beats down Slowbro and Gengar, and it forces in Weavile. We go right out into Infernape on the Ice Shard. And that man is down to 1 Life Orb hit after this. Yep. And which I can just Vacuum Wave on. He can't even switch out due to Stealth Rock. So it should be a game right here, because Vacuum Wave will be able to knock him out. And all I got to do is Fire Blast on the Gengar. Break a potential sub. And then Sceptile wins the game. So, nice. It's Fire Blast. Let's see if that Life Orb. I don't actually think that's Life Orb. To knock me out from 63% though. 68%. You're so weak. I'm not even timid. That's the thing. I mean, I'm not even naive. I'm timid. So Gengar. Oh, you Life Orb attacker. God, that's so strong. I'm making the double. He stayed in. I'm assuming he's... Okay, if he's not Scarf... Oh, come on. I don't know if he predicted my double or whatever, but there he switches out. So I'm thinking he might be Scarf Gengar. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure if he's Scarf Gengar or not, but the fact that I have Leaf Storm is... Why would he stay in that one turn, though? He definitely... I don't know if he thought so much about that turn, but I mean, it worked out for him, obviously. But I can Dragon Pulse here, unless he's randomly Ice Beam. Yeah, and I Dragon Pulse twice, and then... if he is Scarf Gengar, you know, well played. You got me. Why would you stay in that one turn, though? Like, I had 2 switch-ins, so typically the double would come later. We'll see. He is not Scarf Gengar. Why am I so scared of these random Scarf Mons? Alright, so I made the play that he wasn't Scarf Gengar. I think he just stayed in. He might have been... He was probably Specs Gengar or something like that. I didn't see Leftovers. I didn't see Life Orb, so I'm assuming he was just randomly Specs Gengar. But we won the game. It was such an odd live, man. It was really an odd live. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And yeah, you can pick up the Drop Draco hoodie and shirt if you would like. Their links are down below. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye, friends.